Hello and welcome to Nigerian Newspapers Front Page Review on New Trends Africa. Today, Tuesday, July the 6th, 2021. We begin with Daily Sun newspaper. The main story here: Southern governors draw battle lines with presidency. Insist on open grazing ban. Set September deadline for promulgation of law in all 17 southern states. Says South must produce president in 2023. Reject removal of electronic election results transmission. Page 6 has details. Beside the masthead, apply same speed used in arresting Kanu to end banditry, other crimes, showing cartels FG. Says expose of how IPOB leader was arrested will cause uproar. Page 27 has details. Further down the belly of the paper, Obasanjo denies forming new political party. As Afenifere chieftain says, only dialogue can stop more protests. Pages 6 and 8 have details. And let's move on to the other paper. Nigerian pilot. Over 100 abducted. Over 100 students missing as bandits storm Bethel Baptist School, Kaduna. We gave the bandits hot pursuit. Rescued 26 students. Police spokesman says armed bandits in large numbers gained access to the school in Kujama. Governor El-Rufai orders immediate closure of 14 schools in the area. Get details on page 8 of Nigerian pilot. Above the masthead, Boko Haram appoints governor in Borno, collect taxes. Page 8 has details. Pandep rejects PIB, demands immediate reversal of provisions. Page 12 has details. Towards the bottom of the paper there, crude Brent in upward swing, hit $76.04 per barrel. Some others there, troops kill 11 terrorists in Borno State. Page 18 has details. Buhari's minister Mariam Katagum slumps in Bauchi. Page 11 has details. FG kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Wole Soyinka insists. Get details on Nigerian pilot newspaper. Now to New Telegraph. Buhari's successor must come from South. Southern governors are saying that. Flay Selective Criminal Justice Administration. Objects to NNPC's ownership structure in PIB. ACF kicks. Says governor's position unconstitutional. Zoning gang up against the North. ADP chair says that. Page 2 has the details. PIB. Clark spits fire over past bill. 6 reversal. Says 30% provision for frontier exploration wasteful. Warns IOCs of imminent unrest. Denial to all fields. Page 3 has details of that. And here, IPOB, I think Kanu was kidnapped. Soyinka warns of backlash. False IPOB leaders hate rhetorics. Page 3 has the details. Above the masthead, 36 investors move to buy Nigeria's power plants. The details begin on that cover page and continue on the inside. Let's move on to the Punch newspaper. Ohaneze insists on slots as 17 governors demand 2023 South presidency. Riders, governors fault removal of electronic transmission of election results from Electoral Act. PIB passage, Forum rejects 3% for host communities in strong terms. Get details on page number 6 of the Punch newspaper. Above the masthead, all hit $77. Daily petrol subsidy rises to 6.07 billion naira. Details on page 22. PFN can't tackle FG as bandits abduct 140 students in fresh Kaduna raid. Page 2 has details. And on page you find details of opposition mounts as National Assembly transmits PIB to Buhari next week. Beside the masthead, Nigeria spends 60 billion naira annually to repair vandalized pipelines. FG saying that. Page 21 has details. No party members are Nigerians battling. Okay, my party members are Nigerians battling hunger, unemployment, poverty. Obasanjo says that. Details are on page number 14. FRS secretly recruited 2,000 workers. Agency under financial pressure. NCSU says that. Lagos Maritime Union members in 3-day gun battle over money. Pages 4 and 5. Police hunters comb bushes as gunmen kidnap Osun Edo travelers. Pages 5 and 8 have details of that. Now to Vanguard newspaper. We must okay FG security operations in our state. Southern governors are saying that. Quite a number of riders here say presidency must return South in 2023. Back 5% equity stake. for host communities in PIB. Set September 1st deadline for laws banning open grazing. Reject removal of electronic transmission of election results from amendment bill. Insist on true federalism, devolution of powers. Stop pursuing Igboho, apologize to him. Soyinka tells FG. Says FG kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Notes his arrest was wrong. We respond for president. Additional says that. Details are on page 5. Bandits attack another Kaduna school, abduct 150 students. Page 9 has it as well. There have been varying figures, 100, 140, 150. But one thing is clear, students were abducted, and as it is, at least 100 of them were abducted from that school in Kaduna State. Above the... Okay, other stories here now. 42 CSOs alleged plot by National Assembly to manipulate key provisions of electoral amendment bill. Past PIB satanic, unjust, embarrassing, fraudulent, provocative. Clark is saying all of that. Get details on page 12. 1 dies, 2 injured as gas explosion rocks Ogun. Details are on page number 13. Now to the Nation newspaper. Southern governors call for power shift to South. Reject removal of electronic transfer of results from Electoral Act Amendment Bill. That story begins on that front page. Above the masthead, Clark, INC, others knock PIB. EFCC quizzes or your speaker, clerk, over 1 billion naira vehicle contracts. Baptist school pupils abducted. Okay, to the Guardian. Southern governors want power shift. Reject 30% share for frontier basins. Order member states to promulgate anti-open grazing law by September 1st. Security agencies must inform governors before any operation in state. Ohaneze Ndigbo demands presidency for Southeast. Afenifere Dawn Commission. Others hail resolutions. Another story here. Stop pursuing Igboho, apologize to him, Soyinka tells FG. There will be uproar if truth about Nnamdi Kanu's arrest comes out. That story begins on that front page. Why it will be difficult for any governor to beat governor. Okay, that's like an ad, so we'll leave that out. Pandef seeks reversal of PIB, insists 10% for host communities. Kanku Riwa call for El Rufai's resignation over kidnap of 26 students. Nigeria's constitution discouraged economic diversification, says Mogalu. Those stories are on the Guardian newspaper. Nigerian Tribune. Next president must come from South. Anti-open grazing law timeline is September 1st. Well, that's on Southern governors' side. Reject removal of electronic transmission of results from Electoral Act. Reject proposed 30% share of profits for exploration of oil and gas in the basins. Reject 3% equity shares for oil producing communities. Want governors informed of any security operations in their states. Want funds deducted from Federation accounts for Nigeria Police Security Trust Fund distributed among state. FG page 2 has details. Kwara APC crisis over campaign fund gets messier. Details on page 3. Or your APC stakeholders close ranks. Vow to unseat Makinde in 2023. Okay, well, that is it today on the newspaper front page review on New Trends Africa. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on our various social media platforms.
New Trends Africa. Everything trending.